Why is accuracy so important when it comes to crime scene sketches? It's because they tell a story. And if you get the details wrong, a suspect could walk free. When you're working a crime scene, it's essential to get a rough but accurate sketch of the crime scene. As I said before, the sketch tells a story. The evidence and its exact location within the scene demonstrate how the crime took place. Sketches can be admissible in court, and they can help the judge and the jury and anyone else in the courtroom to create a mental picture of what the crime scene looked like. In the instances in which the jurors are confused about the events that took place at the scene, then the sketches can help people to recreate the crime scene. I'm going to show you an example of a rough sketch. If you've watched my videos before, you know that I recently have come back from going to a writing conference that is in Nashville, Tennessee, that is called Killer Nashville. And at this conference, they had a mock crime scene set up in one of the hotel rooms. And I went through there, I took pictures, and I'm going to use those pictures today to demonstrate me actually drawing a crime scene sketch. This is the victim. His name was Ralph. He was found unresponsive in his room. They had the whole suite set up like a crime scene, and we were able to walk through, take pictures and notes as you would do at a real crime scene. So I went ahead and framed the room, put down the information down below that I think that we will be needing, which is a letter. I'm going to go ahead and draw in the stuff that is here. This is a doorway that goes to the outside of the room. This is a doorway that leads into the other room. This is the window. This is the hallway on the outside of this room. And then over here on this other side of the room here, this is an opening that goes over to where the restroom is, the bathroom. It's over here behind that wall. And this is like a little kitchenette off the side over here. But I am only going to give you the middle room inside the suite. And coffee table. There is a cabinet here, has a television on top of it. I believe over here there is a plant. It's the back of the couch. But this is where the victim was found. I showed you the picture earlier so you remember what it looked like. So there he is. There's an envelope on the table right here. And so this is the main piece of evidence. There are also some soda cans sitting around, but the only one I'm going to mark right now is this, and there's another little contraption here. It's like an emergency overdose injection thing. I am going to use the triangular method. Not triangular. This is the corner of the wall, and this is also a corner of the wall. I am going to use that to mark this piece of evidence. So you really should measure this. Now this across is 18 feet, and down in full it's 10 feet. So I would guesstimate this is probably at least 12 feet. And this one would probably be, I don't know, 5 feet. Let me just interject for one moment. If this was indeed a real crime scene and I was really sketching it, I would not guesstimate the measurements. I would have to make sure that I had them correct, accurate, and in full, because whenever I get back to my desk at work, I would have to recreate it in a more formal, a finished version that could be admissible in court. So you have to have everything to scale. So guesstimating doesn't really cut it, but since I did not measure the room at this mock crime scene. I'm guesstimating, just to be clear. That's how you do the triangulation. I'm going to go ahead and do a couple of spots on him too. This is his hand, this is his other hand. I'm going to use a triangulation from his hand to this corner here, corner of the wall, and to that corner. So something I need to mention is the reason why we're using these plot points or fixed points is because you can't use something that could be movable. Whenever you're using the triangulation methods, you need to have two fixed points, which is either a corner of a wall, it can be a light fixture, it can be an outlet, a window, a door frame, but it cannot be something that can be moved. Like, it cannot be a couch, it cannot be any of these tables here. So you have to make sure that it's something that you can't move. So later, whenever you need to recreate a scene, if you have to, you will have exact plot points to put these guys. So you will know that his hand was right here at, I'm gonna say 6 feet by 6 feet. I'm gonna go ahead and start filling these things out. So a legend is something that you would use to mark all of these things. So the tables will all be counted as one thing. I'll put the table here. So all the tables will be marked as an A. The couch, I will put the couch here and make that a B. The cabinet with the television is a C. We're gonna make the victim D. The envelope so this injector, I'm going to make that a part too. Oops. Sorry, that's the air conditioner. Nothing I can do about it. I'm going to put this to the same plot point as the envelope corner. Okay, so you get the gist of it. The case number, a victim's name. If you don't know the name, it would be a John or Jane Doe. Time and date, investigator, address, location, and this is a scale of the dimensions of the room. So every half an inch on your ruler is equal to 1 foot of the room. So this is a scale that you need to have on your final copy for sure. It needs to have a compass on it, which is pointing north. I hope that this has been educational for you. I hope to see you in my next video, where I will be discussing the different methods of actually making these crime scene sketches, because there are 4 different methods that you can use. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you have any questions or concerns, leave them down below. I would be happy to see some feedback. Bye.
I'm not trying to hurt you, but I will if I have to. I'ma tell you what I do. Run away. Baby, I'm a fighter, never backing down. Baby, I'm a soldier, standing my ground. So if you're gonna fight me for my heart, are you gonna get it?